Good morning. You are very welcome to this Cwp Wood Products coffee event. Hope you have a nice fresh cup of coffee which you can enjoy while we are telling who we are, what we do, and then we have one nice story of end project. Please make any questions through the live chat and we will answer at the end. My name is Cwp Wood and I'm in charge of the surface materials here in Cwp Wood Products.
Good morning. I am Jussi Helve. I'm founding member and the managing director of Cwp company. Our company was founded in 2004 by me and my friend Riku Kärri, who is also the man behind the coloring method. Riku is a sports shooter and he wanted to have a good looking stock to his competition rifle. And the first products we made in his garage. And now we have our production facilities based in Imatra city, eastern Finland, in the middle of birch wood forests. And we are making two product groups. The first is our laminated blanks. And this is also where the company began, and it still makes a big part of our turnover. And these laminated blanks are mainly used in the hunting and sporting rifle stock production, and we deliver it all over the world. And the second product group is our reconstituted birch veneers. In the past, we used to make flooring surfaces to a Finnish parquet factory. And we thought that it would be nice to have these surfaces in normal veneer thickness, which would be more easy to use in interior surfaces. And from that idea, we developed our reconstituted veneer based on birch wood. And now Sirpa will tell you more about these.
Now shortly about the veneer themselves. We give for a birch a new modern look. We dye these thick birch veneer layers with our own special water-based coloring system. We glue these veneers together with ecological amino glue and we press a big block. From this big block, we slice 0.6 millimeter thick surface veneer sheets, and this makes the surface material, which is this one. Everything is done by using environmental friendly methods. And in this process, the veneers has kept all the natural characters of the wood. And we want that it shows, like brown stripes, small healthy knots, color variation, and so on. Everything that makes the veneer genuine wood. You can see clearly the individual veneer layers. This makes the surface lively and it reflects the light in an unparalleled way. This is something different and unique. You can get our veneers in natural birch colors without any dyeing process, or we have a choice of durable and beautiful color tones. Our veneers are an ideal surface material for walls, doors, ceilings, floors, furniture, etc. Now also car industry are using our veneers and they have very strict environmental requirements and we have filled all those test results. Now we will hear one story where our veneer has been used. This is the Helsinki Airport Extension-project. We are extremely happy to have Tuomas Silvennoinen from PES-Architects here today telling you about this most interesting story. So I'm handing over to you, Tuomas.
Thank you, Sirpa. Good morning. This is Tuomas Silvennoinen in Helsinki. I will show you some slides of our project here at the Helsinki Airport. So I hope you see the image. Our company has been working with design of Helsinki Airport for decades. And 5 years ago, we started a big expansion project, which is west of existing airport. And as you can see here in the picture, the area of the new expansion is quite large compared to the existing airport, which is also under huge development at the moment. It is roughly 80,000 square meters, and it was built in several construction phases. It's mainly serving Asian traffic. Helsinki is an important hub for air traffic between Asia and Europe, or at least it was. Now we hope that things will come like they were before the COVID situation. This image actually shows quite clearly what was our aim in the beginning of the process. Terminal buildings are quite often made of steel and glass, and we were thinking that it's important in general, and it's good for the inner ambience of the building, that we have also wood as an important material of the interiors. It's some kind of a visual glue which is combining the areas of the big airport together. It somehow tells a story about Finland. It's quite exotic in the end when you are coming from China, Japan, or from Korea. You can see here how there are like several big wood containers inside the terminal space, which are lit in the evening exactly like this. This is a digital image, but it looks like that also in real life. Here you can see how the image of the terminal is. It is really quite metallic, and one goal of the Finavia, who is operating the airports in Finland, they wanted to show the nature as a big factor and important element of Finland and Nordics in general. Airports are quite technical buildings, and therefore we wanted to use these warm, soft, humane materials which colored wood products are offering to us. We were thinking that this kind of reconstituted veneer or technical veneer somehow reminds how the airplanes were built in the history. Wood as a material was used widely in airplane production in history, and somehow this was one nice storyline we were following when we were designing wall surfaces, ceilings, and also furniture. We also were thinking that locality is in an important thing. Material should be local. It should be from Finland or from areas nearby, and also we needed a material that we can fulfill all the fire requirements of the airport, which are quite strict. Here you can see how the elevators and technical things are hidden into those wooden containers in a boarding bridge. And in the south wing of the terminal, we had a situation where we had like nearly 50% of the ceiling area full of radiators, like radiators for to get warmth and cooling to the waiting areas. And in this ceiling type, we had like half of the ceiling made of metal panels with radiators and half of the ceiling with these veneer panels. We had a chance in this airport also to design all the furniture, all the signet system, lighting, everything to from the big master plan till the smallest detail, which was really, really nice. And here you can see how technical terminal buildings, how technical impression they give. And on the other hand, we wanted to do these wooden elements to soften this steel image. One of the main things in the terminal expansion is a new security area for those passengers who are coming from non-Schengen areas, especially from Asia. They are going through this security area where there is a like 80 meters long wood inner facade with different places where you can organize your luggage after security service. Finavia had an idea that they want to show Finnish nature also in terms of wild animals. Here you can see how the veneer is has a nice black tone. And this is the tone we use the most. It's a natural birch color with image of some cranes in this particular spot. And when you come through the security check, you will come to an inner plaza where we have a digital installation showing the different seasons of Nordic nature. It's an interactive and immersive space with light, images and sounds. Here the veneer wall is the background for interactive happenings and images. Here there are people like normal citizens of Helsinki who are like testing how the new airport is working. There are lots of commercial space in the airport, lots of Nordic brands, international brands, and the wood as a ceiling material, like here, it gives a nice background and this wood ambience to that shopping environment. There are long corridors in every airport, also in Helsinki, and along those airports we have quite large surfaces of these veneer walls, and they are nicely lit. And in a long terminal buildings, you need travelators. And one special thing in Helsinki new airport expansion is that we are having two levels, one for departing passengers and one for arriving passengers. And when you are on the upper level as an arriving passenger, you can see those large wood containers which I showed you in the beginning, and this is how they look when you are close enough. There is veneer mainly both sides of the container, and then we have this kind of a forest installation in both ends of the technical container. So this was my brief presentation of Helsinki Airport. When it's time, I can answer the questions. I can say that we are really happy of these colored wood products. We have been using them now nearly 10 years, and they are quite suitable and nice products for furniture and ceilings and inner walls, like it was told in the beginning. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Tuomas. That was really an amazing project. Thank you very much. And now we have some time for your questions. And we see, for example, you have been asking here that what certificates your product has. So we are FSC certified. What is the most common certificate in the wood business and most wanted also in the markets?
And also, as our veneers are used in the automotive industry, you can believe me that they have the most strict tests on the market, and we have passed all those.
Yeah, and then we have a question from Tuomas, or two questions. So you kind of answered already, but maybe shortly, why did you choose colored wood products, veneers?
There was a goal at the airport that that wood as a material should be present somehow, and it should be local, and local here means a Nordic product. And then I somehow wanted to have a wood product which is in a way technical, that it somehow fits to the technical and steel environment of a terminal building. And I think those were the most important things. And then other thing was that it was possible to have different color tones, and we actually had 3 different tones. We had this kind of a brownish tone, which we used in the first expansion phase of the airport, and then this natural color, and then black. And somehow the impression to me was at the same time natural and, like I said, technical in positive way.
Excellent. That's very nice to hear. We are very happy to hear something like that, Tuomas. Thank you. And then there is a question for you, Tuomas, again. How long this project took?
5 years, and it's now close to end. The final phase of the airport expansion will be ready next summer. But 5 years altogether.
Yeah, it's a long time, but it's a huge project also.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then we have one more question. In which countries do you operate? So now we are first time making this known in Norway. So we are hoping to start operating in Norway in the short of the time. We are operating, we have an agent in Denmark, Poland, we have distributor in Germany, England, and then we have direct sales actually all over the world from here, from Finland. So I don't see, is there any more questions? There's maybe one more coming.
How did you pass the fire requirements with Cwp Wood?
That was for Tuomas. Did you hear, Tuomas?
Yes, I can answer. The point is that at the airport and in many public buildings, it's difficult to use solid wood products, and the amount of solid wood can't be very big, and therefore the big surfaces which look like wood, they have this 0.6 millimeter thick or thin veneer layer, and behind of the veneer layer is a different, like a panel product, which is made of gypsum and wood together. And so the veneer is a product which makes this gypsum wood panel to look like timber. That is the point. So the answer is this thin veneer layer, actually.
Thank you. That's very nice to hear. If it's 0.6, if it's thick or thin, depends how do you see it. Okay, thank you very much for joining us. We are happy that you joined our coffee break. If you didn't receive the coffee yet, so you will receive it later. Thank you very much and hope we can be in the touch.
Thank you, Tuomas. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.